Good morning, my friends. My name is Lama Jigme Gyatso. This is 5-minute mindfulness. Let's try 5-minute mindfulness. Welcome to the Buddha Joy Meditation School. As always, we draw these contemplations are inspired by Buddha's meditation manual, the Mahasatipatthana Sutta, also known as the Greater Discourse upon the 4 Bases of Mindfulness. You can download a free translation and guided meditation by using the first link below the video in the doodly-doo. The 4 bases, what are they? Body, sensory input, mind and emotion, as well as phenomena. We are on the first set of mind, I take that back. We're on the first set under the phenomena section known as the 5 hindrances. In the past 2 videos, we've explored greed and hate. Today we're going to explore physical and mental fatigue. There are a good number of fundamentalists who would insist that these are bad, and if you're tired, you're a bad meditator. No, if you're tired, guess what? You're human. And the Tao Te Ching explains that there is a time for every physical sensation. There's a time for energy, and there's a time for fatigue. And our job is to be aware of what's going on and make peace with it. So we neither want to completely indulge it, nor do we want to ignore it. We want to find a way of being aware of it, making the most of it. And that's what we're going to do right now. Today we're going to once again experiment with, you guessed it, 9 contemplations. It's a similar pattern that we explored in the previous 2 videos. And remember, our first exercise is going to be a rhetorical question. In other words, our job is not to answer the question. Our job is just to mentally and silently repeat the question, and on the out-breath, relax as best we are able. If we go through these exercises enthusiastically reciting and relaxing to the best of our ability, in the words of Agent Smith, to paraphrase Agent Smith from The Matrix, our progress is inevitable. So, let's have at it. Where feel physical or mental fatigue? Relaxing. How could this physical or mental fatigue arise? Relaxing. how could this physical or mental fatigue pass relaxing? Now we're going to do something kind of weird. We're going to subtly strive to make friends with this fatigue through the body language of a subtle smile. Don't think scary clown. Rather, think Mona Lisa. Grin with lips to this physical or mental fatigue relaxing. Grin with cheeks to this physical or mental fatigue relaxing. Grin with eyes to this physical or mental fatigue relaxing. Now we come to the fifth set of exercises. We've already played with the potential that we weren't always experiencing fatigue. It arose, and we explored the potential that it could eventually pass. We've made friends with it, and now we're going to explore the possibility that some form of fatigue somewhere in our mind or our body or our memory or our imagination could be departing. It may be this specific fatigue. It may be another. It might be another. So come, let us play with this now. What fatigue is passing? Let's try this again. What physical or mental fatigue is passing, relaxing? As a liberal, I don't claim to have certitude. I really don't know if Buddha was a real person, an archetype, a myth, or an exaggeration. But the story goes that Buddha was raised to be a prince, which means his physical and intellectual training was methodical. Additionally, we see his methodical approach when we read the Mahasatipatthana Sutta. Not only does he have us contemplate the presence of something, the abundance of something, but also the lack of something. So the next 4 exercises are the contemplation of the lack of physical or mental fatigue. Where feel the lack of physical or mental fatigue, relaxing. How could this fit? Okay, let's try this again. How could this lack of physical or mental fatigue arise, relaxing? How could this lack of physical or mental fatigue feel, relaxing? Grin with lips to this lack of physical or mental fatigue, relaxing. Grin with cheeks to this lack of physical or mental fatigue, relaxing. Grin with eyes to this lack of physical or mental fatigue, relaxing. Let us seal our practice with a wee bit of metta, loving kindness. Safety for me, relaxing. Safety for neighbors, relaxing. Safety for all earthlings, whether they walk, crawl, swim, or fly. Safety for earthlings, relaxing. And now, putting on our science fiction goggles. Safety for all beings, relaxing. Yes, even the Romulans. My friends, you can never go wrong ending your practice with a wee bit of love. And that is all you get today. If you are curious about attending a live class, either in person or over a webinar simulcast, use the link in the doobly-doo. The next series of classes begins the first week of April. May your spontaneity flow from compassion's centering and letting go. Bye-bye now.